Well, today is the last day of the Mineral Resources Review, Day 4, 2025, here at the lovely Delta Hotel. So we've had great sponsors this week. Day 1 was sponsored by...
I'm going back four days. I'm trying to remember. Maritime Resources.
Maritime Resources. Day 2 was Rally Drilling.
Yeah.
Day 3 was WSP. And today's sponsor was Genome Atlantic. What a great 4 days, Gerry.
Yeah, well, we're tired when we can't remember who the sponsors were for 3 days ago. But I will say, Jacqui, the effort that the sponsors put in to keep this thought leadership going is incredibly important. And I know this is going to embarrass you, but I really appreciate you coming on and doing all of these. You have a very substantial company called HR Project Partners. To give 4 days to Gale Force Winds is a heavy lift. And I appreciate it, but your knowledge.
I really like you.
Well, your knowledge of the industry is very well known, and it's obvious you're respected by everyone in this industry. Your footprint in Lab City is amazing. So, tell me a little bit about, given your background in the industry, what's your takeaways from this few days?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe the energy. So when you were set up on Tuesday and I came, and normally I come late in the day set up for our own booth, but to be here right out in the lobby area where Gale Force Winds was set up, you could feel the energy rising. I could, because it got busier and busier as Tuesday went on, and all the folks were coming and setting up their booths, and it just had an excitement, and I felt that excitement all week.
Yeah.
We've had, how many interviews? We must have did around 45 or so.
This is the 45th recording.
So, I have learned a lot that I didn't know about.
I know, me too.
Spoke to companies that I didn't know what they did and that they existed. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So you're thanking me for giving up my time to be here, and I thank you for having trust in me to be able to sit in and fill some pretty big shoes. Alan, your partner, wasn't able to be here. So, I just had a lot of fun, Gerry. And, and I will put this plug in. This is really putting me outside my comfort zone. So the other thing that I've learned is you have to get uncomfortable if you want to grow.
Yeah.
And, if I want to be a leader in my business and I want to encourage my team and my staff to get outside their comfort zone, I have to lead by example.
Yeah.
So I had a whole ton of fun doing this, and thank you. And I have learned a lot this week, sitting here versus being, as an attendee with a booth and taking in the sessions and networking from that angle. It's a whole different way of doing business development.
Well, look, the reason that I like Gale Force Winds so much is because I sit with people like yourself. You were at IOC, you went out and created HR Project Partners. You're in your 11th year now, I believe, at HR Project Partners. Celebrated 10 years last year. I'm in awe of what you have built. But not only that, the people that we've interviewed, Jacqui, we'd had Alan Cram on with Nova Mira. The requirement, Mike Sullivan, and explaining to us how they're taking, existing 100-year-old mines and some of the waste that was left over and turning that into money for the province. The ingenuity, the investment that they have to do, it takes guts to do this, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It's not, it's not everybody can just take the chance, have an idea, and take your idea and run with it and hope for the best and, hope it becomes successful. So we saw a lot of that. We talked with, government officials. We've talked with, the bigger business owners and whatnot. So it's been a good cross section. So my takeaways from all of this is I always knew the impact that mining had on our province, but when you come to an event like this, you really begin to see and feel that impact.
I agree with you, and what I'm excited about is particularly rural Newfoundland. The amount of investment into this province in terms of the mining is going to enhance this province tenfold, and that's what we need. We need more of that so that people have the comfort level that we deserve living in this beautiful place, right?
Absolutely. Well, once again, thank you. It's been a great week, great wrap, and I guess we'll see you at the next show.
Well, I'm going to say one last thing. It's interesting looking at you, and the sunshine is up there. We haven't seen sun all week, and I can hardly see your face because the sun is coming right in my eyes.
We'll take it.
The sun is shining in St. John's today.
Thank you.